friends, and thank you as always for visiting the Legend Sports Universe YouTube channel, Legend Sports Universe, where legends play forever. The final day of May of Year 5 of the Franchise Stars Baseball League brings us north of the border, where the Cleveland Indians visit the Toronto Blue Jays. Cleveland sends rookie fireballer Bob Feller to the mound to try and stop the bleeding as the Indians have dropped 7 of 10 to slip into third place in the AL Central, as their lineup, particularly Napoleon Lajoie, has struggled to match its usual productivity. The exception to that has been standout rookie third baseman Rosen, who is among the AL leaders in homers and RBIs. Lefty Hyun-Jin Ryu goes for the Blue Jays. He's having the best season of his career for Toronto. But the Blue Jays' offense to this point has made Cleveland's seem like a juggernaut. And they are now, without Roberto Alomar, sidelined with a finger injury. A pair of struggling offenses, although they've started to come alive in this series, a pair of offensive battles, both won by the Blue Jays. Indians and Blue Jays up next as we wrap up May. Kenny Lofton will lead things off for Cleveland against Hyun-Jin Ryu. Appreciate you tuning in for a late Sunday night broadcast. First pitch there, misses for a ball. Game has for some reason changed Kenny Lofton's number. I will have to change that back once this broadcast is over. Kenny Lofton 7, not 8. Tapper, Ryu flips it to first to Guerrero and gets him. And the first out is recorded.
The second baseman.
Let's see what's going on here. There we go. Sorry, a little bit of an audio problem on my end. The Indians lineup: Lofton, Lajoie, Rosen, Manny Ramirez, Jose Ramirez, Larry Doby, Jim Thome, Ray Chet follow in the order. Here's Lajoie batting .238. 2 homers, 14 RBIs. It has been a disappointing start for Lajoie, who had the best season of his career here in the FSBL in year 4. Curveball from you, misses down and away. Fastball there on the outside corner of the ball. 2-1, the count. Fastball just misses down low. There you see Rosen. It's got Rosen wearing 7 instead of Lofton. I'm not sure that should be the case. But again, can't do it in the middle of the game, so we'll check that post-game. Shot down to third. Gruber dives, knocks it down, tries to stay with it. Throws it, he's not going to get him. Infield hit for Lajoie. He'll take hits however they come at this point. And the Indians have a 1-out base run. Lajoie, not fleet of foot, but busting it down the line. Gruber tried to recover quickly, but couldn't get him. And here is Rosen. Rosen batting .308, 20 homers, 47 RBIs. He has been terrific to this point. Leading third baseman in the All-Star voting with OPS over 1,000. He has started to cool off. His April was absurd. He has started to cool a little bit, but still nobody is going to balk at those numbers from Rosen to this point in the season. 2-0 the count. Rosen smacks it down to first. Guerrero to first, double play. Oh no, Lajoie got back in time. Oh, I thought he doubled him off, but Lajoie barely gets the hand in there ahead of the foot. Smoked line drive to Guerrero. He stepped on the bag. But Lajoie gets back in. 2 down. Here's Manny. Cutter in for strike 1. Here is .255, 14 homers on the season. The ball is in for a cold strike. Ryu ahead of him 0-2. Indians certainly expect Manny to rise from that .255 as the season. 1-2 the count. Fly ball out to center. That'll stay in the yard. Curtis Granderson, acquired a few weeks ago from the Tigers, is under it, puts it away. And the side is retired. We head to the bottom of the first in Toronto. The roof is open. Indians nothing. Blue Jays coming up. On the hill for Cleveland, rookie Bob Feller. 5-1, a 3.23 earned run average. Striking out more than a batter an inning. His whip at 1.1. He's kept his walks under control. 22 walks in 78 innings. If Feller avoids walking hitters, Bob Feller is going to be very, very good. Here's Tony Fernandez, 250, 5 homers, 17 RBIs for Fernandez. In the leadoff spot with Roberto Alomar out of the lineup. He is not on the injured list. He's been dealing with they're calling a finger contusion, and has kept him out of the lineup for the past few days. Feller rocks and deals. Fernandez fouls off for 1. Hope everyone has enjoyed their playoff football Sunday. Curveball there, misses outside. 2-1 the count. Foul off. 2-2. Ball game's certainly been exciting for the past couple of days. Lots of fun going on. I don't have a clear favorite. The Eagles get upset today. I thought the Jaguars were going to upset the Bills. They came up a little bit short. Fastball from Feller misses a touch outside. It's 3-2. You see Curtis Granderson waiting on deck. Feller deals. Smacked to short, gobbled up by Chapman, throws the first, and Fernandez is down after a 7-pitch at bat. There's one away. The center fielder. Your Blue Jays lineup: Fernandez, Granderson, and Guerrero. Gibson, Bautista, and Vaughn. Gruber, Aaron Hill gets the start at second with Alomar, and Bo Bichette. Here's Grandy. Grandy only batting .213. Fastball misses down in it. Seven homers, 21 RBIs. Again, acquired from the Tigers. The deal that sent John Oliver to Detroit. Ball misses up high. Two-one offering from Feller. Fastball misses outside. It's 3-1. Ball up high for ball 4. So Granderson draws the walk. He can steal a base. That'll bring up Vlad Guerrero Jr. Guerrero, 294. He's been solid to this point. Feller throws over to first. Granderson dives back in. Homey doesn't even attempt to put a tag on. Pitch out, runner goes. Throw down to second, and they've got him dead to rights. Granderson thrown out by a mile on the pitch out. Indians guess right, and Granderson had no prayer there. Gunned down trying to steal. And there are now two away. Base is empty. Guerrero pulls this one out to left. That may get down. No, Manny with a little basket catch there. Makes the snag, and the side is retired. That one hung up a little bit longer than I thought it would. We head to the top of the second here at Skydome. Indians and Blue Jays scoreless. Here's Jose Ramirez, 290, 10 homers, 34 runs batted in so far. Another solid season from Jose Ramirez. Ryu delivers curveball. Ramirez first pitch swings, skies it out to right, carries a bit, but Bautista puts it away for out number 1.
Batting 6, the right fielder, number 14.
So that'll bring up Larry Doby. Doby at 261, 11 homers, 29 runs batted in. Doby swings first pitch, drives this one towards the gap, but Granderson ranges over. Puts it away, 2 pitches, 2 outs here in the top of the second.
Batting 7, the first baseman.
Ryu will certainly take a nice quick inning. Here's Jim Thome, 253, 10 homers, 32 RBIs. Thome down in the 7th hole against Lefty. Fastball fouled off. You get the sign from Gibson, delivers. Cheddar up high, swung on and missed it, and it's 0-2. Wants it away. Go away on the outside corner. Down goes Thome. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Hyun-Jin Ryu fans Jim Thome, and the side is retired. We head to the bottom of the second here in Toronto. We're still scoring. Here's Josh Gibson, 245, 9 homers, 31 RBIs. Gibson has started to warm up a little bit after a cold start. Gibson, a solid rookie year, and then took a step forward last year. This is his 3rd season. Certainly expect him to finish with an average 280 or above. Certainly expect the power numbers to pick up a little bit for Gibson as well. 2-0 the count. Feller falls behind Gibson, not where he wants to be. Fastball, Gibson hammers it through the hole. There's a base hit. So Feller fell behind Gibson. Good hitters count. Then he makes him pay for it with a single into right. Leadoff man is on for the Blue Jays. So that'll bring up Jose Bautista. Bautista batting 246. Fastball just misses inside. 11 homers, but only 19 RBIs, despite those 11 homers for Bautista. Gives you an idea of the struggles at the top of the order here in Toronto. Fastball there is fouled off. Haven't been that many runners. The ones that have been driven in, Josh Gibson has been driving most of them. 1-1 the count. Feller delivers. Fastball is in for a call strike. It's 1-2. As Aaron Reed joins us. How are you, Aaron? Good evening to you, sir. I hope you are doing well. Feller deals. Curveball misses outside. 2-2 the count. Slider poked the other way. Drops in for a base hit. Loop single for Bautista. So now the Jays have the first 2 men on. That'll bring up Greg Vaughn. Vaughn having a decent start to the season. 269. Saying a start. We're past the 1/3 point, so I can probably stop saying start. It's just considerably into the season. Feller checks the runner. Curveball is in for a call strike. Gibson and Bautista do not figure to be running. Even with Feller's lengthy delivery. 0-1 pitch. Fastball up and in, and he hit him. Oh, Feller hits Vaughn. That was up and intended. So now the bases are loaded. There's still nobody out. Here's Kelly Gruber. Gruber batting .221, 3 homers, 14 RBIs. Takes a curveball for strike one. Feller checks the runners again. Delivers. Slider misses down and away. Feller was taken out of any kind here, really. Curveball there, swung on and missed. Gruber swings over the top. Count now 1-2. He'd certainly love the strikeout and try to get the double. The follow. Bases loaded, nobody out. Blue Jays trying to get a jump on Feller here in the bottom of the second. 1-2 offer. Slider misses up and away. Gets the sign. 2-2 pitch coming. Fastball. Gruber fights it off. Up and in. Now we're touching triple digits there. 2-2 pitch again. Curveball. Ooh, that looked like a good pitch. It's called inside, and now the count is full. No room at the end. Feller working to Gruber. 3-2 pitch. In there, call strike 3. Fastball on the inside corner. Down goes Gruber, and potentially a big strikeout for Feller. Ooh, borderline pitch, but he gets the call. 1 away. Here's Aaron Hill. Hill batting .188. And he's in the lineup with the injury to Alomar. He pops this one up. It's out on the outfield grass. They're not going to call infield fly. Lajoie makes the play. Gibson doesn't try to get cute. And now Feller 1 out away from getting out of the jam.
The designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
Here's Bo Bichette. 209, 4 homers, 10 RBIs. Remember, this project started a few years ago, so Bo Bichette is rated before he became the hitter he is now. Fastball from Feller misses up and in. Ball's called strike. Probably not where Feller wanted that pitch, but he gets away with it. 1-1 the count. Slider misses. Feller fighting his command a little bit here in the early. One the count. Deal. Fastballs are called strike. 22 pitches here in this second inning for Bob Feller. Bases are stacked. 2 down. 2-2 the count. Feller delivers. Slider. Bichette lays off. Full count. Runners will be in motion here. 3-2 pitch from Feller. Struck him out with the fastball. So Feller has bases loaded, nobody out, and surrenders nothing. 2 strikeouts and a pop out. We head to the top of the third. Toronto's going to wish they had that inning back. We're still scoreless. So here's Ray Chapman, 254, 10 homers, 28 RBIs. Chapman is muscled up a little bit here in the early going. Change up from Ryu. Swung on and missed. Count goes to 0-1. 3 home runs in his last 10 games. Fastball misses up high. That fastball was down in. 2-1 the count. Two and 1. Gets him with the changeup. It goes to 2-2. Curveball in the dirt. 3-2 pitch. That ball is smoked by Chapman deep to left. It's off the wall. Played perfectly out there, but the runner will get into second. Chapman runs well. He's in at second with his 6th double of the season, a screamer off the bat. Played well off the wall by Vaughn, but Chapman is on second with a leadoff double. Even a good throw wouldn't have had him. So now here's Sandy Alomar Jr., the rookie batting .230. Fastball on the outside corner. No homers, 8 RBIs. Checks Chapman. Delivery. Fastball down low. 14 stolen bases for Ray Chapman. Surprised to see him go here, though. Changeup is called strike. One-two pitch. Fouled off. Checks Chapman again. The sign from Gibson behind the plate. 1-2 fastball. This is up high. 2-2. Change up just low. 3-2. Full count. 3-0. And he holds up ball 4. So Alomar draws the walk. Now the Indians have first and second, nobody out here in the top of the third. Here's Kenny Lofton. Pitch fastball misses down and away. Pitch. Fly ball center field. Granderson will get it. Puts it away. Nobody's going to try to tag.
The batter, number 0.
So here's Lajoie. Lajoie reached on an infield single. His first time. Deal. Ball misses down low. One-0 pitch. Ooh, that looked like a good one. We've got a tight strike zone here in this one, folks. Something worth keeping an eye on. 2-0 the count. Ryu to Lajoie. Swung on and missed. Appreciate you all tuning in for a little Sunday night baseball action. That ball is driven out into the gap. Lajoie gets a hold of it, splits the D. Granderson plays it on the backhand, but one run will score. Runner will be held at third, but it's an RBI double for Napoleon Lajoie. And the Indians take a 1-0 lead. 15th double of the season for Lajoie. And he's finally starting to get his bat going after a miserable first couple of months. Here's Al Rosen. Rosen is 0 for 1. Fastball to call strike. Rosen lined out his first time up. He hit a smash at Vlad Guerrero Jr., but Guerrero snared him. Almost doubled Lajoie off. 0-1 pitch. Gets him with the changeup, and it's 0-2. One more broadcast after this. Not tonight, but one more broadcast after this. And then it'll be the rookie draft for year 5 of the FSBL. And broadcast sometime during this week, going over the rookies who will be joining the league. Fly ball hit well to center. Granderson puts it away, but the runner will tag, come around the score. And it's 2-0 Cleveland. Sandy Alomar comes in on the sacrifice fly. 2-0 ball game. Here's Manny Ramirez. Manny is 0 for 1. Flew out his first time up. Aaron Reed says, Legend Sports Universe keeping Sunday Night Baseball alive. There you go. Doing my part. Doing my part. Tapper. Ryu comes off the mound. He'll play it himself. Throw to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. But the Indians strike for 2. We head to the bottom of the third here in Toronto. 2-0 try. So the order rolls over. Here's Tony Fernandez. He's 0 for 1, grounded out his first time up. Blue Jays loaded the bases with nobody out in the second. Feller got out of the jam. 2 strikeouts, sandwiching a pop-up. Oh, and 1 count. Feller fields. Fernandez smacks it the other way. Ramirez snares it just before it hits the dirt. And there's 1 away. Here's Granderson. He walked his first time. Feller delivers. Granderson holds it out. Field. Good curveball there, and he's ahead of Granderson 0-2. Feller rocks, fires, fastball inside. One-two offering in there, called strike 3. Feller fans him looking. Third strikeout for Feller, and there's 2 away here in the bottom of the third.
Number 27.
Granderson, not sure what he was looking for there, but that apparently wasn't it. 2 down. Here's Vlad Guerrero. He's 0 for 1. The heater from Van Meter. Yes, absolutely. Reed checking into our chat. Rapid Robert. Gassing Granderson. 0-1. This ball's hit well out to right. Going back on it is Doby near the wall, and it's out of here. Home run, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., his 7th of the season, and the Blue Jays are on the board. Cuts the deficit in half. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Feller worked Guerrero away a lot in the first at bat. This time Guerrero goes with it and drives it out of the park. Doby was going back on it, but ran out of real estate. So now 2 outs. Nobody on, of course, after the long ball. Here's Josh Gibson. Gibson singled his first time up. Slider misses down and away. It's been a slow start for Gibson, but no worries here in Toronto. I believe Gibson's numbers will be there when the year concludes. 1-0 pitch from Feller. Big, angry cut from Gibson. He comes up empty. 1-1 slider down and away. pitch. This is away, 3-1. Jose Bautista waits on deck. Three-two pitch. Gibson, deep to left field. Way back, that ball's out of here. So Josh Gibson and Vlad Guerrero Jr. go back-to-back to tie the ball game. 10th home run of the year for Gibson. And we're tied at 2 here in Toronto. That ball went out even faster than it came in. Josh Gibson unloads to tie it. Old straight ball. Straight heater, and Gibson tattoos it. Well out of here. Tie ball game. So back-to-back jacks for the Jays off of Feller get us even. Here's Bautista. Fastball's in for a called strike. Bautista singled his first time. That fastball is up and in. Up high, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
This is up high, 3-1. Greg Vaughn waits on deck. Feller perhaps overthrowing a little bit out of frustration for allowing the back-to-back home. 3-1 pitch from Feller. Bautista into right, base hit. So a pair of homers and a single, all with 2 outs here in the bottom of the third for Toronto.
The left fielder, number 23, Greg Vaughn.
That'll bring up Greg Vaughn. Vaughn hit by a pitch his first time. That ball's a called strike. Hit by pitch, loaded the bases. Or Feller got out of the jam unscathed. He is not getting out of the third unscathed. Homers from Guerrero and Gibson. Fastball fouled off, and now Feller is ahead of Vaughn, 0-2. Slider up in the zone, fouled off. Feller piling that pitch count up here. He's at 60 pitches in the third. Curveball blocked by Alomar in the dirt. And Alomar makes a throw down to first that's completely unnecessary, and he airmails it. Thought he could catch him napping, and I think he may have caught Tomei napping down there instead. Errant throw from Sandy Alomar, and Bautista moves into scoring position. 1-2 pitch. Popped up in foul ground. Jose Ramirez giving chase near the seats. He should have room. And he does. And the side is retired. But the Blue Jays go deep twice. Guerrero and Gibson. We're done with 3 in Toronto. We're tied at 2. Top of the fourth we go. Jose Ramirez will lead it off for the Tribe against Hyun-Jin Ryu.
The third baseman,
2-2 ball game.
Ramirez.
In for a called strike. Up there is fouled off. The middle, there's a base hit. So Jose Ramirez comes through with the single. Start things off at the top of the fourth.
Now batting, Number 14.
Here's Larry Doby. Ball cutter to call strike. Doby lined out his first time. Got one at the knees, and Ryu's ahead of him 0-2. Change up away, Doby lays off. 1-2 the count. Throw over to first. Ramirez gets back in. One-two pitch. Change up. Ooh, borderline pitch doesn't. It delivers. Crushed out to right by Doby. Going back on it is Batista. He's going to watch it go. Home run. Larry Doby, his 12th of the season, and the Tribe regain the lead here in the fourth. It's 4-2 Cleveland. That ball sounded like a gun going off the bat of Larry Doby. Another scorcher. Out into the Cleveland bullpen. 4-2. Here's Tome. He's 0 for 1.
Number 25.
Cutter misses off the plate. Tome struck out his first time up. He is 1 for 10 in the series. Toronto's won the first 2 games of this 3 games. Down to first. Oh, nice play by Guerrero laying out. Ryu covers, and there's one away. Nicely done by the burly Guerrero down at first. Here's Ray Chapman. Chapman stroked the double his first time. Oh. This is the ball one. Rounder to second. Hill has it. Goes first, and there's 2 away.
Now batting. Number 16.
So Chapman set aside. That'll bring up Sandy Alomar. Alomar walked his first time up. Came around to score. Livers changed up with a called strike at the knee. Curveball out to center. That's going to fall in front of Granderson. Blue base hit for Alomar. 2 Alomar brothers here, only 1 playing. Roberto again nursing that finger injury we talked about. But Sandy comes through with the single into center. 2 down. Here's Lofton. He's 0 for 2. Ball fouled off. Al Rosen gave Kenny Lofton a good amount of money to take the number 7. Strike there. Count goes to 0-2. Keeps an eye on first. 0-2 pitch. Lofton smacks it. Fernandez goes the short way for the 4th. And the side is retired. But Larry Doby cranks one out of here. 2-run shot. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Indians 4. Blue Jays 2. So here's Kelly Gruber. Gruber is 0 for 1. He struck out his first time.
The third baseman, Vinny Capra.
called strike. It looked like it was a little bit low. Feller gets the call. 0-1 pitch, breaking ball, foul up. Two pitch. High cheddar. Gruber fouls it straight back and stays alive. Feller into the windup again. 0-2 slider missing. One-two pitch. Curve ball down low. 2-2 the count. High fastball doesn't get the call. Feller wanted that one. He doesn't get it. Count is full. Gruber leading off here in the bottom of the fourth. Aaron Hill waits on deck. Feller deals. Gruber down the right field line. Foul. Full count offering. Curveball. Gruber smacks it foul again. Another 3-2 pitch to Gruber. Foul straight back. Gruber hanging in there against Feller here. Feller looking for a put-away pitch. Alomar sets up inside. Fastball rides in and fans him. Feller picks up the strikeout. He wins the battle. Fourth strikeout for Bob Feller. One away. Here's Aaron Hill. Hill popped out his first time up. Ball missing. Full foul. Field. Breaking ball up the middle. There's a base hit. So Aaron Hill comes up with the single. Rosen hard to come by for Hill in his limited action. He's on with the one-out base hit. Here's Bo Bichette. Fastball called strike. Bichette struck out his first time up. Now 1 for 8 in the series. Hills, curveball. Bichette skies it to right. Doby drifts over. He's under it. Puts it away for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Tony.
So the order turns over. Here's Fernandez. He is 0 for 2 on the day. He is lined out and grounded. Ball to hold strike. From the set. 0-1 pitch. Ball is up high. Off. Fastball swung on and missed. He's ahead of Fernandez, 1-2. From the set again. Hill on first, 2 down here in the bottom of the fourth. 1-2 pitch, fastball misses. 2-2 pitch. Curveball misses up and away. Granderson waits on deck for Toronto. Delmer deals. Smack foul. Pitch. Fastball misses up high, ball fourth. But Tony Fernandez works out the 2 out. That will bring up Curtis Granderson. Grandy is 0 for 1. Walk, first time. And Feller has fought his command a bit. Made big pitches for the most part when he's had up to back-to-back homers to Guerrero and Gibson of Toronto. Good slider there. At the knees is 1-1. Deal. Fastball swung on and missed. He's ahead of Granderson 1-2. From the set. Delivers on the outside corner. Strike 3 called. Feller fans Granderson looking. And the side is retired. Feller gets out of the jam. We're through 4. Heading to the 5th here in Toronto. 4-2 Indians. Here's Napoleon Lajoie. Lajoie is 2 for 2.
The second baseman.
Single and a double with an RBI. Fly ball out to right. Batista drifting towards the gas puts it away for out number 1.
The batter, number 7.
Here's Al Rosen. He's 0 for 1. Also drove in a run with the sacrifice fly. Fastball's a ball strike. Oh, 1 pitch. Rosen swings and misses. It's 0-2. Here again. Fans him with the cutter. Down he goes. 2 down here in the top of the 5th. Second strikeout for Ryu.
Number 24. Manny Ramirez.
That'll bring up Manny Ramirez. Manny is 0 for 2 on the day. Is up high. Out of town scoreboard, White Sox and Orioles tied in the 5th at 5 in Baltimore. Jewish Joe Jackson has gone yard for the White Sox. Red Sox lead the Tigers 6-5 at Fenway. Andre Dawson is homered for the Tigers now. Kevin Youkilis has gone yard for the Sox. Royals and Rays scoreless in the 5th. Good pitching duel there. Kevin Gabriel and David Price going at it in Tampa. Rangers and Astros just underway. In Houston at the 2nd, Kevin Brown and Rick Honeycutt there. Twins lead the Angels 3-0 in the 2nd, who will finish the out-of-town scoreboard. In the bottom of the 5th, midway through here in Toronto, Manny retired, but it's 4-2. Indians lead. So here's Guerrero, homered his last time.
For Toronto, the first baseman.
Yankees and Mariners will face off in Seattle later on. Lefty Gomez goes for the Yankees. Mike Moore goes for Seattle. Mets lead the Diamondbacks 2-1 at Shea. That game is in the 5th. Ender Inciarte is driven in the D-back. Todd Hundley, his first homer of the year for the Mets. A's lead the Expos 4-0 in Montreal. That game is in the fifth. Tim Hudson, an early win, the former Indian, the pitching matchup there. Braves and Brewers scoreless in Milwaukee in the second. Warren Spahn and Chase Anderson matchup there. Cubs lead the Reds 4-2 in the fifth at Crosley Field. Bill Nicholson is in his 15th homer for the Cubs. Jordan Walker, his 9th for the Reds. Rockies and Cardinals are tied at 1 in the second in St. Louis. Todd Helton is in his 7th home run of the year for Colorado. Chick Hagee is in the Cardinals. Marlins and Dodgers will go at it later in L.A. Pablo Lopez and Don Newcomb, the pitching matchup there. Fastball from Feller to Josh Gibson, a ball strike. It's 0-1. And pops this one up behind the plate. Alomar sheds the mask, hoping for a play. He's got one, and there's 2 down. Gibson fouls out to the catch. 2 away. Here's Jose Ramirez. I'm sorry, Jose Batista. I'm right. There's the Jose. Other than being on totally different teams. Right on the mark there. Batista's 2 for 2. First ball misses down 1. Rocks and fires. And ball misses up high. 2-0 the count. Curveball from Feller, Batista way out in front. It's 2-1. Good curveball there to even the count at 2. Feller rocks, field. Batista, fly ball to center. That's hit pretty well. Going back onto this Lofton. Lofton is at the wall. He's looking up, and that ball is out of here. Dead center field. Jose Batista's 12th home run of the year. 3 solo homers so far for the Blue Jays off of Feller, and this is a 1-run ball game. 4-3 Cleveland. Batista makes it a 1-run game. 421 to dead center from Jose Batista. All Lofton could do was look up. So here's Vaughn. He's 0 for 1.
The left fielder, number 23, Greg Vaughn.
Ball's a call strike. 0 for 1. He was also hit by a pitch in the third. 1 for 9 in the series. Curveball, foul ball. Oh-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Feller fans Vaughn to get through the 5th. So Feller closing in on 100 pitches. One of them left the yard. Batista goes deep. We head to the 6th. It's 4-3 Indians. Starting off the top of the 6th, Hyun-Jin Ryu at 70 pitches. He'll face Jose Ramirez. He's 1 for 2, single and a run scored.
Ramirez.
Fastball is a strike on the outside corner. Mark Eichhorn, the right-hander. Ted Lilly, the left-hander, throwing in the Toronto bullpen. Ground ball to second. Hill has it. Throws first. There's one away.
Now batting, number 14.
So that'll bring up Dolby. Dolby cranked a 2-run homer his last time. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Ball's fouled off. Fly ball to right, hit well. I think it'll stay in the yard, but Batista has it lined up. Puts it away for the second out.
Now batting.
So 2 of 2 down here in the top of the 6th. Here's Tomei. He's 0 for 2. He's up with the call and strike. Oh, 1 pitch. All misses up and in. He looks in. Tomei pops it up. Edge of the infield, dirt. Fernandez has it, puts it away, and the side is retired. It's a good inning there from Hyun-Jin Ryu. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th here in Toronto. Gruber, Hill, and Bichette coming up. They trail it 4-3. Here's Kelly Gruber. He's 0 for 2. He has struck out twice. Feller is at 100 pitches, but he will start the bottom of the 6th. Fastball, misses up and in. Gruber homered in yesterday's game. Slash the other way. Doby coming on, puts it away. Gruber hit that ball fairly hard. But on a rope, it stayed up. Chest level, Doby reels it in. 1 down, here's Aaron Hill. Called strike. 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses up high. One and one. Slider is a call strike. It's 1-2. Out to right field. Doby there again. It's 1 2-handed grab. Puts it away for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Bo
The
Bichette.
2 away. Here's Bo Bichette. He is 0 for 2. He has struck out and thrown. Slider. Bird ball strike. Shot out towards right center. That's going to get down. That's a base hit. Lofton cuts it off. And it's a 2-out single. So Bo Bichette is on with the 2-out base hit. That'll turn the order. Turn the order over. I'm all right. Here's Tony Fernandez. He's 0 for 2. That ball's a ball strike. On the count, Feller comes to the stretch. Throws over to first. Bichette dives back in. Ball misses down low. Steve Parsay, the right-hander. Kent Merker, the left-hander, out in the Cleveland bullpen. Ball down low. from the set. Delivery. The ball misses outside. 3-1 Purdy. Granderson waits on deck. Lower deal. And this fly ball to left. Coming on out there is Manny. He puts it away. And the side is retired. So Feller, despite the high pitch count, gets through 6. We head to the 7th here in Toronto. Indians 4, Blue Jays 3.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So here's Mark Eichhorn. Eichhorn 1-2, a 3.83 earned run average, 32 appearances so far. Eichhorn getting plenty of action. Hyun-Jin Ryu's day is done. He allows 4 runs over 6. Here's Ray Chapman. Chapman 1 for 2. He doubled and scored one of those.
Ray Chapman.
Slider. Ball strike. Going on a mix. 0-2. Eichhorn the sidearm. This is down low.
Count 1-2.
1-2. Fly ball to left. Pawn is there. Waits for it. Come down neatly into his load for the first out.
The batter, number 16.
So here's Sandy Alomar Jr. He's 1 for single and a run scored. Slider in there for a called strike. Ground ball up the middle. Hill on the backhand. Nice play. Throws the first. Gets him. Nicely done by Aaron Hill. Alomar. Not a fast base runner. To be kind. 2 away. Order turns over. Here's Kenny Lofton. He's 0 for 3. Rounded out his last time up. Up, down, and in. One 0 pitch. That one is pulled down. One. Gets him with the low changeup. Often swings over the top. 1-2 the count. Fly ball to center, but right at Granderson. Puts it away, and the side is retired. So a 1-2-3 inning out of the Toronto bullpen from Mark Eichhorn. 7th inning stretch time here in Toronto. It's 4-3 inning.
Your attention, please. Now,
So Feller's day is done after 6. Kent Merker will come on. 2-3, a 4.35 ERA in 30 appearances. He will face Granderson to open up the inning. He will then have to face 2 right-handed batters in Guerrero and Gibson. Cutter misses up and in. Swung on the miss. One and one. Smack down to third, right at Ramirez. Throws first. There's one away.
the batter,
So Granderson is turned aside. His struggle. Here's Vlad Guerrero. Homer's back in the third. That's his only hit of the series to this point. He's 1 for 7. deal. Cutter is called strike. Oh, one pitch. Swung on and missed. Nice low cutter there. Guerrero takes a big hat. Comes up empty. Mercer ahead of him 0-2. Tries to tie him up. One hopper out to second. Lajoie has it. Throws the first. There's 2 away. Mercer chewed him up there.
The batter, the catcher.
So 2 up, 2 down. Here's Josh Gibson. Gibson's 2 for 3. He's got a single and, of course, the homer on the back end of the back-to-back. Vince Guerrero. Ooh. That pitch looked up and away. Mercer gets the call. Josh Gibson can't believe that one. Gibson, both his pitchers get that call. 0-1 pitch. Curveball is on the corner and he's ahead of Gibson 0-2. Tapper up the line, foul. Mercer delivers. Curveball in and it hits Gibson on the back foot.
Now batting.
The breaking ball
Rosen.
hits Gibson on the back foot. That'll be it. Steve Parsay will come in. 1-3. A 3 ERA. He will be brought in to face Jose Bautista, who's 3 for 3 on the day. Splitter misses down low. Popped up. Alomar sheds the mask, puts it away, and the side is retired. Carsey does his job to piggyback Mercer, and the side is retired. We head to the 8th here in Toronto. It's still 4-3 Indians. And Lilly will come on now for the Blue Jays. Lilly has been sensational. 3-1, a 1.49 ERA for Ted Lilly. Left-hander making his 29th appearance of the year. He will face Lajoie, who's 2 for 3.
Leading off for Cleveland, the second baseman, number 0.
Lajoie, a single and a double and an RBI. Big fastball is in for a ball strike. Up to second, Hill right there puts it away for the first down.
Now batting, number 7.
One away. That will bring up Al Rosen. Rosen is 0 for 2. He's also got a sacrifice fly in the RBI. Ball misses down low. John Cerruti, the left-hander. Jerry Staley, the right-hander. In the Blue Jays bullpen. Hit the smack down. Really deal. Hammered by Rosen, but down. One and 2, the count. Delivered. Popped up. Foul ground. Guerrero is there. Puts it away for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 24, Manny Ramirez.
So that'll bring up Manny Ramirez. Manny is 0 for 3. Rounded out his last time. 0-1 delivery from Lily. Justice is down low. Indians would love an insurance money. One pitch. Changed up, down, and away. Two 1 pitch. Past the knees, the count goes to 2-2. Lily delivers. Fastball up and in. Jose Ramirez waits on deck. Lily deals. Misses down low with the fastball, so it's a 2-out walk for Manny Ramirez. Jose Ramirez will come up. He's 1 for 3. He's got a single and a run score. Pitch swinging, fastball is fouled off. That ball is hammered but foul. Now Lily ahead of Ramirez 0-2 here. Lily deals. Chop to third. Gruber picks it, goes the short way for the fourth, and the side is retired. So Lily gets through the top of the eighth. We head to the bottom half. Indians still clinging to the 4-3 lead. Vaughn, Gruber, and Hill due up for Toronto. Arce only needed 2 pitches to finish off the 7th. He'll start the 8th here against Greg Vaughn. Vaughn 0 for 2. Curveball misses down low. Manuel Clase has gotten up to start throwing. Paul Shuey has been up throwing for a bit now. Cleveland. 1-0 pitch, misses inside. There's the ball, right? It's 2-1. Ball misses inside, 3-0. One is fouled off. Full count here to Greg Vaughn. 3-2 pitch. High fastball he lays off. So, all 4 there. It's a leadoff walk here in the bottom of the 8th. Kelly Gruber steps up. I think if you're the Blue Jays, you might look to run for Vaughn. Let's see. No real burners on this bench. You know, you can have Carter run for him, though. Joe Carter will come on to run for Greg Vaughn at first. A little bit faster. Arce works at Gruber for his own for 3. Fastball is a call strike. Go up through. Off target, but Comey grabs it. Change up, down low. It's 1-1. Indians clinging to a 1-run lead here, bottom of the 8th. Arce delivers, runner goes. Alomar's throw down to second is on the money, he gets him. So they send Joe Carter, and Sandy Alomar Jr. throws an absolute dart to Napoleon Lajoie. They get him trying to steal 1 away. Gruber nubs it foul. The count will go to 2-2. That is a perfect throw from Sandy Alomar Jr. Curveball, smacked up the middle, past Ray Chapman and into center field for a 1-out single. So Gruber
second baseman,
chops that single up the middle, just out of the reach of Ray Chapman. Here's Aaron Hill. Hill is 1 for 3. Ball down low. And Roberto Alomar unavailable with that finger condition. Hill will stay in to bat for himself. Fastball is called strike. It's 1-1. Pitch out. Runner does not go. Alomar has thrown 2 guys out trying to steal, albeit one of them was on a pitch out when he gunned down Brandon. Two-one pitch. Smacked foul. 2-2 offering from Carsey to Hill. Ground ball to short. Chapman to second. On to first. Lajoie gets taken out, but he makes the strong throw anyway. 6-4-3 double play. Beautiful turn by Lajoie, who gets wiped out by Kelly Gruber, but makes the throw for the double play. Nicely done by Napoleon Lajoie.
now playing lefty, number 33.
Ed Lilly will stay on. Larry Dolby will lead off the top of the ninth for Cleveland. Dolby, the big blow in this game, a 2-run shot. Broke a 2-2 tie. Fastball to ball strike. Fastball there. Dolby swings and misses. Lilly ahead of him quickly, 0-2. The deal. Butter misses away. Fly ball to center. Granderson coming on. He's there. Puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, number 25.
Leadoff man retired here in the top of the ninth. Here's Jim Thome. Thome is 0 for 3. Popped out his last time up. He gets the sign. Gibson delivers. Thome hits it hard, but foul. Dwayne March joins us. How are you, Dwayne? Hope you are feeling better, my friend. Thank you as always. Swinging on by. Got a good one here in Toronto. Butter misses up high. Bullpen's in the game now. 4-3 Pride. Nice curve ball from Lilly. He's ahead of Thome 1-2. Ground ball to second. Right at Hill. Throws to first. Is 2 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ray Chapman.
So here's Chapman. He's 1 for 3. Doubled and scored. Fastball misses up and away. Well, there's a ball strike. It's 1-1. Just foul off. 1-2 the count. This ball misses down and in. 2-2. He delivers. That one is fouled off. Lilly rocks and fires. Swung on and missed. Pitched down in the dirt. Left a throw down to first to complete it. Gibson does so, and the side is retired. So fine work by Ted Lilly out of the Blue Jays bullpen. We head to the bottom of the ninth. 4-3 Indians. Glad to hear that, Wayne. Excellent, excellent.
Your attention, please.
So Emmanuel Clase will come in to go for the save. He's converted 11 of 13 so far. 2.77 ERA in 14 appearances. Clase will get Bo Bichette then the top of the order.
The designated hitter.
Blue Jays bench look like, I don't think their bench is particularly strong, actually. Everett, Kirk, Barfield. Barfield hasn't been great here in his rookie year. Both Bichette has a hit, so we'll let Bichette hit. It's not a platoon. I don't feel compelled to have Carl Everett hit. Ball misses away. 1-1 the count. Tony Fernandez waits on deck. Order will turn over here after the fastball at the knees. 1-2. Gets him with the high slider. Bichette chases one out of the zone, and he knew it. One away here in the bottom of the ninth. Here's Tony Fernandez. Fernandez is 0 for 3. Ase trying to close it out for Cleveland. Fastball to ball strike. Bob Feller started this game for the Indians. Stands on the long side right now. Hyun-Jin Ryu through for the Blue Jays. Slider. Fernandez pulled badly. Makes contact and fouls it off. Ase ahead of him 0-2. High fastball. Fernandez fouls it off. Gotw pitch. Ties him up again with that slider. Fernandez not getting a good read on that pitch at all. That's two sliders that have almost hit him, and he swung it. He's made contact on both. Gotw pitch. Fastball just down low. One and two to count. Hit there, breaking ball. Fernandez loops it to left, but foul. One-two pitch. High fastball. Fernandez fouls it off. Ase looking for the put-away pitch. And he gets him with it. Fastball down low. Fernandez chases, and the Blue Jays are down to their final out.
The batter, number 28.
So it'll be up to Granderson. Granderson has looked terrible here in this. He's 0 for 3. Takes a cutter down low. Rounded out. Struck out twice. 1-0 pitch. Anderson out to right field. That ball's hit pretty well. Going back is Stobie at the wall. We have a tie ball game. Curtis Granderson knocks the game up with his 8th home run of the season. A 2-out homer off Emmanuel Clase. And Granderson, who has struggled since coming over from Detroit, comes through here with the big 2-out jack to tie the ball game. 4 solo homers for the Blue Jays. And Emmanuel Clase has blown his third save of the season. Down and in, and Granderson yanks it. I did not think that had the distance off the bat. So now here's Vlad, who has one of those homers. Remember, he and Josh Gibson went back-to-back back in the third. One and 0 the count. Mate deal. Cutter misses up high, 2-0. The Indians have gotten bullpen action going up now. Jose Mesa and Paul Shuey. Clase probably will not extend into the 10th, assuming we get there. Will Cutter is all right. One pitch. Popped up. Homey going out on it. Can't get there. Two-two offering from Clase. It is inside. Josh Gibson waits on deck. Gibson went back-to-back with Guerrero earlier. 3-2 pitch. Line shot out to right field. That's going to be a base hit. Doby plays it on the hop. But Guerrero is on with the 2-out single. So now here's Gibson. Clase is going to be allowed to face him. Gibson is 2 for 3. It's fastball, misses down low. Gibson a homer, a single, and an RBI. He's hit 2 homers in this 3-game set. Clase deal. Fastball misses down and away. I wonder if Clase had any money on the game. 2-0 the count. Delivered. Is inside. 3-0. Jose Bautista waits on deck. Gotta think this is the last batter for Clase, one way or the other. That's going to be ball 4. Fastball misses the mark. So Guerrero moves up to second as the winning run. Gibson takes first, and that is it for Emmanuel Clase. The rookie Jose Mesa will come in. 1-1, a 4.97 ERA in 10 appearances. So Clase blows the ball game and then can't recover. He's out completely now. Here's Jose Bautista. He's 3 for 4. Homer, a pair of singles, 6 for 11 in the series. Mesa delivers. Big fastball, the ball strike. Blue Jays have left 9 on base. Remember, the Blue Jays loaded the bases with nobody out at the second and came away empty. Mesa deal. Fastball up high. One pitch. Gets him chasing the slider. It's 1-2. Clase from the set. Crowd on its collective feet here in Toronto. 1-2 pitch. This is inside. It gets the sign. Delivers. Bautista, ground ball down to third. Ramirez goes the short way for the force, and we've got free baseball in Toronto. Curtis Granderson, screw the uniform glitch. For the Blue Jays, not the Indians, goes deep. Off Emmanuel Clase with 2 outs to force extra innings. We're tied at 4. Here's Sandy Alomar, Ted Lilly, 29 pitches. I'll basically give Lilly a base runner if the game wants to keep him in. Alomar line shot to third, right at Gruber, one away. Alomar hit that one on the screws, but put it right at Gruber. Here's Kenny Lofton. Lofton is 0 for 4. Fastball misses up high. One and 0 the count. Lofton base hit. The 1-out single for the speedster, Kenny Lofton. We'll see how aggressive the Indians are going to be here.
Now batting, number 0.
Changeup drifted away, and Lofton pulled it through the right-hand side. A little bit slow there. Nothing happens on this pitch. I'm loving it. Get Lilly out. Changeup. Lilly, lefty against a righty here. He's in his third inning of work. He should be out of this game, especially with two righties up after him. Lilly has more than done his job. Jerry Staley is going to get the ball. So Jerry Staley comes in, no record, a 1.8 ERA in 13 appearances so far. Staley has been terrific for the Jays. He will face Napoleon Lajoie. Lajoie is 2 for 4. Pitch out, runner doesn't go. John Cerruti still throwing in the Blue Jays bullpen. Lofton gets the green light at some point. 1-1 pitch. Sinker is in there, and it's 1-2. Simply from the set, delivers. Very slow curveball, misses outside. Staley delivers. Lajoie fouls it off. Holds it 2-2. Staley goes to the set again. Lofton still on first. Sinker down and in. Count goes full. Al Rosen waits on deck. Staley from the set. Delivers. Lajoie pulls it down. Down offering coming again from Staley. Runner goes. Lajoie through the right side. Hit and run works perfectly. Lofton around second. He heads into third. Lajoie singles through the right side for his third hit of the ballgame. And the Indians have runners at the corners here in the top of the 10th. Hit and run works beautifully. Lajoie's third hit of the ballgame. And here's Al Rosen. Rosen is 0 for 3. Sinker in for a called strike. Medium deep fly ball will get Lofton home. Fastball just low. It's 1-1. Staley delivers. High fastball misses 2-1. Manny Ramirez waits on deck. 2-1 pitch. Ooh. That pitch has been there all day, but Staley doesn't get the call. It's 3-1. Delivers. Misses for ball 4. So Staley may have gotten squeezed a bit there, but the bases are loaded for the Indians. Staley still has to stay in. This would be his third batter. He's going to face Manny. Bases loaded, 1 out. Ramirez is 0 for 3. Manny has kind of fought through it through the first 2+ months of this season. Indians would love to see him come through here. Staley deals. Ground ball to short, that might be 2. Fernandez to Hill on to first, 6-4-3 double play, and Staley gets out of the inning. Manny Ramirez with the bases loaded hits into a 6-4-3 double play. And the Blue Jays survive. We head to the bottom of the 10th, still tied at 4. Mesa will stay on. Here's Joe Carter. Carter hasn't had many at-bats. He's coming back up from the minors. 226. Fastball at the knee for strike 1. Joe Smith has just started throwing. Ball 2. He's back up and throwing for Cleveland as well. Makes a deal. Ball misses down low. One pitch. Fastball misses down and away. Two-one offering. Carter hammers it. Base hit in the hole, and the leadoff man on for the Blue Jays.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So Carter starts off the bottom of the 10th with a single. Remember, there's none of that ghost runner crap here. Using mlbtheshow 22. Before that was a thing. Here's Gruber. He's 1 for 4. Slider is a called strike. With singles back in the 8th. Oh, 1 pitch. Fastball misses up high. One and 1 the count. There for a called strike. It's 1 and 2. Jose Mesa working to Kelly Gruber. Bottom of the 10th. Joe Carter on first. Slider away, misses. Indians had bases loaded in the top of the 10th. Manny Ramirez hit into an inning-ending 6-4-3 double play. Mesa to Gruber. Gruber fouls off the slider. Two pitch. In there, called strike 3, a backup slider, and Gruber is locked up, goes down for the first out of the inning.
The second baseman,
On the inside corner, Mesa gets him. Here's Aaron Hill. Hill again playing second. Roberto Alomar unavailable, although he is not on the injured list. As that finger contusion, cannot grip a bat at this point. So Hill will hit for himself. Slider is a call strike. It's 1 and 1. Ball misses inside. 2-1 the count. Carter has been tethered to first base so far. Line shot in the center. That's a base hit. We'll see if Carter goes third, and he's going to. Walton throw to third. It's a strong one, but not in time. Carter goes first to third. Aaron Hill comes through, and the winning run is 90 feet away for the Blue Jays. So now it's Bo Bichette. You walk Bichette to face Tony Fernandez, though? Bichette's only hitting 211. You're already in a double play situation. I do, however, think
Up next
this
is
Indians.
the designated hitter, Joe Bichette.
He's only worth 8 innings. Chewy's only worth 1 inning. If I remember right, so it's that kind of heavy sinker. Smells this man's pitching. I'm going to bring in Joe Smith here and try to get the ground ball.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Smith, no record, a 1.13 ERA. This will be his 10th appearance of the season, the sidearmer. Will face Bo Bichette. Bichette's 1 for 4. In there for a call strike. And single back in the 6th. He's 2 for 11 in the series. Pitch out. Runner doesn't go. If that base had been stolen, probably would have walked the Bichette with first base open. Double play would no longer be in effect. 2-1 the count. 1 out. First and third for the Blue Jays. The winning run 90 feet away. Smith delivers. Bichette smacks down to third. Ramirez goes to second to 1. On the first, double play, and we're going to the 11th. Both teams turn to. Ramirez thought about coming home, but then decided he could get the double play, and he was correct. 5-4-3 double play. We head to the 11th. Good one here in Toronto. We're tied at 4.
Leading on.
Staley got into trouble last inning. Let's see. Who do the Blue Jays got left? Got lefties coming up, too. You know what? He's not had a good season. John Cerruti will come in. He is 1-2 at 5.68 ERA. This will be his 6th appearance of the year. Rudy gets the nod. He will face Jose Ramirez to lead off the top of the 11th. Fastball missed. Fastball is a called strike. 1-1 the count. Rudy deal. Ramirez smashed to short. Fernandez picks it on the move. Throws the first one away. So Jose Ramirez rounds out to lead off the top of the 11th. Here's Larry Doby. Doby is 1 for 4. He hit the tie-breaking 2-run shot. Was a 2-2 game, became a 4-2 game. Now 4-4 in the 11th. First ball, Dobie fouls it off. One delivery, this is nothing in. One off. Shot out in the left center field. That's going to be extra bases. That's going to split the gap, go all the way to the wall. Granderson retrieves it at the wall. Dobie pulls in at second with a 1-out double. And the Indians have the lead run on second base. 14th double of the year for Dobie. So the lefty-lefty matchup doesn't faze Dobie, who puts himself in scoring position. That pitch up in the zone, but out over the plate too far. Here's Tomei. He's 0 for 4. Curveball in for a called strike. Might round it out his last time up. That ball's a called strike. Puts the Rudy ahead of Tomei 0-2. Rudy deals. Tomei, high fly ball. It's going to stay in the yard, though. It's carrying, but not that. Dobie will tag up, however, and go to third. Relay throw comes in. That ball carried a lot further than I thought it would off the bat. Tomei is retired. Dobie on third. Here's Chapman, 1 for 4 with a double and a run scored. Curveball misses. It's 1-0. This 2-0. There's the shot to second, right at Hill. Throws the first, and the side is retired. So the Dobie double doesn't lead to anything. He gets stranded on third. We head to the bottom of the 11th in Toronto. Still tied at 4, top of the order for the Blue Jays. It's Tony Fernandez. He's 0 for 4. Joe Smith, 0 for 4 pitches in the 10th. He'll stay in here. First pitch misses up high. Fernandez out to right. Fernandez put the charge into this. That's back. Off the wall. Dobie can't come up with it. Fernandez is around second. He's going to hold there. Lofton backs up Dobie well, but Tony Fernandez leads off the bottom of the 11th with his 12th double of the season. And the Blue Jays have the man, the winning run on in scoring position. Tony Fernandez put a charge into this one. Almost got it out of here. All right, so now if you're Joe Smith, you can double up Vlad. I know walking somebody to get the Guerrero, but you're going to have to face Guerrero and Gibson anyway, so you may as well create the double play situation here. I think you're walking Granderson.
Number 28.
Granderson, who hit the game-tying 2-out home run in the bottom of the 9th, will get the free pass. His run means nothing. That doesn't give Joe Smith a heck of a lot of room to work. Facing Vlad Guerrero with Josh Gibson on deck. Guerrero is 2 for 5 with a home. Seamer there from Smith. Misses down low. Granderson again. Granderson on first means nothing. Tony Fernandez is the winning run on second. 1-0 pitch. Fastball is there for a call strike. One pitch. Smack down to first. Oh, nice play by Tomei. Line drive, and Tomei snares it. Tries to double Fernandez off second, but Fernandez reads it well and gets back. Big play from Tomei, one away. Here's Josh Gibson. Gibson 2 for 3, a single and a home. And Gibson, fly ball to left center. Got it a little bit towards the end of the bat. Manny tracks it down, and the runner will have the hole. Oh, and Gibson is frustrated there. He did not miss that one by much. So now it's Jose Bautista. 3 for 5, a homer, a pair of singles. 6 for 12 in the series. High fly ball to right center. That ball is hit well. That might be the end of this ball game. Bautista, deep, gone. 3-run walk-off homer. Blue Jays win it. Bautista's second home run of the game is a 3-run bomb to right center. And the Blue Jays tie it in the 9th with 2 outs. Win it in the 11th with 2 outs. 3-run jack, Jose Bautista. And the Blue Jays complete the 3-game sweep of the Indians here in Toronto. Smith got that pitch up, and Bautista put it up and out. Jose Bautista comes through for the Blue Jays, who get the sweep. Terrific job by the Toronto bullpen in this one. Cerruti gets the win. Smith takes the loss. 7 runs, 15 hits, no errors for Toronto. 4 runs, 9 hits, 1 error for Cleveland. Wow. That was a fun freaking game. Lots of stuff going on in this one. Lajoie gets taken out there on the double play. There's Granderson's game-tying homer in the bottom of the 9th. Big double play. Manny Ramirez hits into the double play with the bases loaded. Bichette hits into a double play with 2 men on. Both sides had their opportunities and left small villages on the base paths. But the Blue Jays come out of it with a 7-4 win. Cerruti the win, Smith the loss. Bautista, 2 homers, 4 RBIs, goes 4 for 6. He's player of the game. And the Blue Jays complete the sweep. Greatly appreciate you all tuning in here for some late Sunday night baseball into the early Monday morning. We got one more game. National League Game of the Week. Giants and Pirates. Believe it's in Pittsburgh, if I remember right. That game will be at Forbes Field. That will bring us to the end of May. And then the next broadcast after that, have to give me a few days to put it together, but the next broadcast after that will be the rookie draft for year 5 of the FSBL. Thanks to Aaron Reed and Dwayne Martz for popping into the chat, and for anybody who gave me a bit of your time, whether it's live or on the old tape delay, checking out the FSBL. Bang that like button if you haven't as of yet. Subscribe if you haven't as of yet. And most importantly, be good to each other. And we'll talk soon. The Blue Jays walk it off in the 11th. They sweep the Indians with a 7-4 win.